Warm greetings to all. In this video, we are going to discuss about soil formation and its types. I am Dr. A. Franchina Mary, Assistant Professor, Department of Geography, Nirmala College for Women. So, we are going to discuss about how we are getting the final output of rock, that is soil. So, how we are getting soil on the top layer of the lithosphere. So, it has many, what is the process? That is called as a soil formation. So they are telling it is a dynamic process. It's not a stable one. It is a dynamic process. So through this dynamic process, which we are getting different types of soil. Okay. So which results the weathering of solid rocks. Okay. Rock, it is a huge and the boulders and rock is a very solid part. Okay. It will take thousands of years. The output what we are getting is the soil. So how? Some soil developed from transported material like river alluvium, wind-blown sand, and river glacial debris. So we cannot tell this soil. It took thousands of years to form, and this particular soil, it takes this particular time. Like that, we cannot tell. Certain soil, it has a different types of agents. So here I would like to mention BT and boggy soil. Okay, BT and boggy soil develop from organic materials. So what is this organic materials? I would like to show some pictures of BT and boggy in order to get a clear idea about what is this BT and boggy soil. BT and boggy soil is nothing but this the soils. This picture shows soil with water, and even this picture soil with water. This picture also soil with water. And here clearly that we could see the parent material. Okay, through different colors. Each layer has different colors in it. So soil consists of matter existing in three basic forms. What is that? One is solid, and then liquid, then a gas. What is a solid? Particles are materials. Solid material is nothing but it consists of inorganic rock particles and organic remains of plants and animals. Then liquid part, it's nothing but water and the rocks which can dissolve salt in it. Then gaseous part, the atmospheric gases like oxygen, nitrogen, and other gases which are released by chemical and biological activities of living organisms living in the soil. So soil formation is related to three sets of pedogenic factors. So sometimes they may ask, what is this pedogenic factors? Pedogenic factors is nothing but in order to form we use soil and soil studies this pedogena. So geological and climatological, then biological. These three set of factors only it's called as a pedogenic factors. Through this picture, you'll get an idea. In order to form a soil, you need all these factors mandatorily. Like topography. Topography is land mass. Each land mass or the what is that? The land will vary from place to place. Say for example, plain area is different from plateau region. Plateau region is different from a mountain area, right? So topography. And then organisms. Based on the topography, the organisms also vary. And then time. Okay, each rock may have a different type of time and space in order to get the final output. And then parent material. Of course, parent material is one of the significant factor. Without parent material, we cannot see even soil, the final output of the particular rock. And then climate. So climate also varies from one place to another place. So when we are talking about a particular place soil, we need to consider these pedogenic factors. So a fertile soil is packed with living organisms. So what is this fertile soil? So fertile soil is nothing but the soil which has living organisms in it. Then that is called as a fertile soil. What are the living organisms? You may ask. Okay, living organisms is a microflora, microfauna, and soil consists of countless numbers of bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoa such as amoeba, nematodes, and flatworms. So, for example, 1 gram of soil contained as many as 1 million to 4,000 million bacteria. Likewise, 5,000 to 1 million fungi and 10,000 to 5 million algae spores and a large number of unicellular protozoans that you could see in fertile soil. So that it's called as a fertile soil. So the soil consists of large animals like earthworms, spider, termites, snakes, rats, etc. And their total number may exceed million per hectare of land. So soil passing through the bodies of earthworm as worm cast can average to 25 to 50 ton per hectare per annum. And so these animals act as the most dynamic way the soil form. So this is a process and one example for soil formation. And next topic is soil profile. What is a soil profile? The soil profile is a vertical section of a soil layer from the top layer up to the solid consolidated rock forming the bedrock. The depth of the soil covers varies from few inches as over the precipitous slope of the mountains to hundreds of feet as one on the plain. A typical soil profile has three main horizons, namely A horizon. This A horizon is a top layer of the soil consisting of fine or coarse grained parent material mixed with humus. And A0, which contains a layer of the litter of fresh and dead organic material. And F horizon, the partly decomposed organic matter lies. And H is the original structure of the dead organic material is no longer visible and much material is in a colloidal state. So this is a diagrammatic representation of a soil horizon. The vertical section of each layer, you could see this is a parent material, which is a or horizon. It's called as a bedrock layer. And the C horizon, again the previous stage of the bedrock. Again, it is a parent material composition. And B horizon, it's a subsoil, not exactly like fine material, it's a subsoil. And A horizon, it is a top layer. Then zero horizon is a humus and organic material which it contains. Okay. So there is a loss of clay and iron and aluminum components and a concentration of quartz and other resistant material which imparts in its gray color. Why the gray color? Uh, do you remember I have shown you the BT and boggy soil, the layers, different colors. Okay, why we are getting gray color? Because of the presence of iron, clay and aluminum. Okay, this concept and as well as quartz. Okay, when you are having this combination, we are getting the gray color. On account of if the loss of organic materials, clay and chemical components due to percolating water in the head horizon of the soil, this layer is called the zone of elevation. So what is A1 horizon? A transitional layer or the first layer of the soil, proper where the organic material well mixed with the parent material. So where you could see this strata, okay, so then that layer is called as A1 horizon. So this is a organomineral layer. It's also called as organomineral layer. Why? Because the organic material it's well mixed that we can see on the top soil, which can supply nutrition to plant plants roots. Then A2 horizon, which is called as the leached layer. So what is this leached layer? The water have removed some mineral and organic material to the next level. That is a lower level. So that it's called as a leached layer. The process of clay transmission as particles in suspension is called lessivage. The downward percolation of what dissolved chemicals in the form of solution is called as a leaching. B horizon receives the suspended and dissolved materials from zone of elevation. Then B1 horizon is the iron pan formed due to deposition of some iron salts and concentration of redeposited clay minerals. So if well developed, this layer may be very hard and can embed drainage of what soil, water and plant rooting. And B2 horizon, it consists of some more minerals like oxides of iron and aluminium mixed with clay and humus that have redeposited in this zone after the leaching action. Then B3 horizon, it consists of more amount of barren material of rock with lesser amounts of humus and chemical components. It is a transitional layer between B and C horizon of the soil. The entire B horizon called the zone of illuviation. Why it is called so? So where substance are precipitated from solution of deposited from suspension, so that it's called as a zone of elevation. And last one is a sea horizon. This is usually the parent material. Parent material is nothing but the rock, which may be in the form of solid rock or drifted alluvial material.